Hey brats. One thing that most of you know about me is that I think the Oculus Quest is an awesome piece of technology, but it is not very comfortable. It's very front heavy. The band is not well designed for it. Today we are going to be upgrading this thing with a Vive Deluxe audio strap. We're going to be doing this a little differently than everybody else does it. We're going to be doing this with no pry bar, no 3D printed parts, and we're gonna be trying to do this as cheap as possible. I'm trying not to add any additional costs beyond the Deluxe audio strap, yet still make it look nice, still make it function well. So let's tear this thing apart and make it look good and be comfortable. First thing we need to do, we need to unbox this Deluxe audio strap. I got this on Amazon for $96. I got caught without my unboxing. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right. So right here, we got the entirety of it. We got some sort of Velcro strap they include. We might be able to use that actually, save ourselves even more. And some books and crap. Nothing else we need. Nice box. Boom, boom, done. So there's a couple different ways people recommend doing this. One of which, a big one, is to get some 3D printed clips. I'll show you a set here, what they look like. Get some 3D printed clips that hook directly onto these, hook them onto the side of your Quest. Great. We're trying to do this the most budget friendly way possible. So first step, you need to remove this. Almost everyone else is going to tell you that you need a pry bar and you got to do some pretty scary looking stuff to get this thing off. I'm going to show you the trick that the manufacturers actually use to take these things apart if you send one in. So if you haven't ever taken off your pad, just pull, comes straight off. When these pull out to here, you feel them start to catch on something. Now what it is there's a clip inside of here. Now if you pull this out and you just push down, that will come right out. See, that's the part everybody's worried about popping out, and they'll get a pry bar in there and try and pull it. It's just that there's this little piece, and you can see it. There's that little piece right there that was hooked in, and all you had to do is push that down and then gently feed the Velcro part through here until it all comes out. Boom. Same way, if you sent your Quest in for repair, they're gonna take this off and then put it back on just as easily. No damage to the strap. Undo this top part here, work it through, same thing. Work it through here just by pulling it through. Boom. Last one. This one, want to stop, push down, squeeze this basically, and boom. Now it's loose, you just feed this Velcro in. No pry bar, no freaky prying on your Quest. Comes out just the way it was meant to. Easy. Now, what a lot of 3D printing companies made that I told you about, you pop it on here and then this will hook directly on. We're gonna save ourselves a step by just using some common Velcro. Now, you might even have this lying around your house if you have anyone that does arts and crafts. Some simple Velcro tape. We're just gonna use this, and then this is actually gonna hook onto the outside because this is Velcro. We're just gonna use that to hook that onto there. So we're just gonna trim pieces long enough to fit right here. Boom. And then we're gonna put it on either side real quick. That's gonna strap this thing together easily. Now you can pick up a roll of this stuff really cheap. I'll leave a link on Amazon, but again, if you have someone who does crafts and stuff, you might have some of this laying around. Might not have to cost you anything to do this. Now, you could make it as long as this. We don't need it to be that long. We need it to just be long enough to cover this side part right here that would normally hook on. So we're just gonna make a piece. We're gonna clip it right at the edge. Unhook this. And boom, there's one side, and I'm gonna trim up that edge just because I like things to be clean and not have a sticky part hanging off. If you don't know about me, I hate stuff being sticky. Push that on there, make sure that's gonna stay on nice, and same thing on the other side. Get a piece, measure it in there. Snip it off. Now we don't need any more of that. Unhook this, and then same thing in here. We're just gonna put this right here. And then I wanna trim off the excess. Boom, we are one step closer. Because now those are gonna hook to the side there. Now we just have to work out the top part. Now, this is again where people are gonna tell you, buy a D-clip. Don't buy a D-clip. 8% of you probably have one around your house somewhere that you're not using for any reason. Salvage it from one of those. Save yourself the extra money on the D-clip. Now for me, one thing that will work for a lot of people, if you have like an extra laptop bag that has like a shoulder strap, you don't use a shoulder strap, you can salvage one out of there. There's one right there. Boom, that would be an easy one. What I'm actually gonna do, because of the size we're looking for on this, I thought this is an old laptop bag I have that I don't use at all. I was thinking, looking at this would be just the right size for this. I'm gonna cut one of these D-clips out of the side where this would hook on. You can find them on backpacks, you can find them anywhere. Don't buy a D-clip without scavenging around your house and seeing if you have something else. So I'm just gonna cut this one out without stabbing myself, hopefully. Okay, that was way more work than I expected that to be. Apparently there was also a metal clip that went inside of the bag. Luckily, these scissors that I'm using are the scissors that can cut a penny, so these things work to get that out. D-clip salvaged. Now your D-clip goes inside of here. This one is not quite as wide as I would have actually liked it to be, but I think it's gonna work still. You put that D-clip right there to where that is in, and boom. So now we've got this piece. All we need now is one piece that's gonna go in through the hole in here and hold on to this, and then everything is gonna be ready to strap in place. So what I wanted to take a look at, the strap they sent might actually work for this. Now I was gonna salvage some straps that I have around the house, but if it comes with the Deluxe audio strap and it works, why not use it? It's just one simple Velcro strap. Push it in there and it flips back around on itself. Put it in here. That is on there. We're going to connect these to the sides. This plugs in right here. It's a very short, minimal cable. Back untwist to fit your head size. All we need to do now is get the face pad back in place. So now it feels like this part needs to be a little tighter for me. Those pop over my ears. And already I can tell you that is way more comfortable. I don't feel the weight hanging off the front of my face. I've got nice audio solutions. These things fit right over my ears. Good sound quality. We didn't need a 3D printer. We didn't need D-clips. We didn't need to buy D-clips at least. We didn't need a pry bar. We did this without doing any damage whatsoever. Where did I put that? It's probably looking weird that I'm doing this with the headset on, but I can see through the headset because the Quest is cool. We did that without doing any damage whatsoever to the strap. And we now have got a pretty good looking Frankenquest without spending any extra. Now the Deluxe audio strap, you can find them $75, $100. I got mine for $97 with free shipping. It's a little spendier than you might want to spend on them, but it's not a bad price. I'm gonna play some games with this and then just to make sure that it's comfortable, and then get back with you with some final thoughts before we finish here. So I'll be right back. Okay, 20 minutes of playing, and I gotta say, this is the single best modification you can do for your Quest as far as comfort goes. I don't have a big old ring on my face. My neck isn't sore from being pulled on the whole time. This was fantastic. I even could hear some bass in the songs playing Beat Saber with these good headphones on here. You got your audio solution on there all the time. You don't have to fiddle with headphones. You don't have to fiddle with all that. We didn't have to pay for any sort of 3D printed piece to go over this. If you really want them, you can get them. They're like $20, but you can get red or blue ones, and then this clips directly on. But the Velcro works great. That is on there, and that's staying there. I mean, I have no reservation about doing this. I'm not worried at all. This isn't coming off here. D-clips. You got one on an old lunch pail, a laptop bag, a backpack, somewhere that you're not using. I guarantee almost everyone has one. Do that instead of buying one. Save yourself something. And then this strap that people buy, I mean, this one that came with the Deluxe audio strap worked perfectly. I mean, you're already set there. Like I said, this cost me $97, no shipping, to make this, and it is by far worth it. So much more comfortable. I'm really happy. If you've experimented with the other ones, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know some Some companies make them, and I'm actually probably gonna be getting some to review, so I may actually have to hook my old strap back on, but the strap is in perfect shape. It's not damaged at all. We didn't mess it up with the pry bar, so we'll be able to put this back on if we're gonna test other ones, but I know there's some that have like cushions and stuff back here. I don't think any of that's necessary if you go this route, and now you don't have to worry about your audio anymore, which is amazing. So let me know if you've done something different, what you think, but seriously, no, you saw it here. You don't need a pry bar. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in another reality. I want to say the biggest ever thank you to our now 4 patrons: K27, Rocket Sauce 28, Fred Nepatebo, Ege Kartatash. Thank you so much, all of you.